All right, you may have heard that it's World Backup Day, and maybe you don't follow nerds or geeks or whatever, so maybe you don't know that. And that's fine. But it's World Backup Day. And the simplest tip I can tell you is follow the 3-2-1 backup rule. And what that means is there's 3 copies of your data. There's one that's in production, so the one that you're using today, like right now, you might be modifying something, and then 2 backup copies. One on site, one off site, and they're separate. Super simple. You can follow this personally, you can follow this professionally, 3-2-1 backup rule if you need to look it up. But what I want to talk about today is put a little spin on this, put a little different spin on this. It's important that you look at your backup and make sure the configurations are fine. And what I mean by that is, are you testing your backups? And if you're not testing your backups for restores, how do you know how long it takes to restore? But also, what if somebody modified your backup and you didn't know it? What if all you get every day is an email saying, hey, your backup was successful? And you think, cool, my backup's successful, I'm good. And then suddenly disaster strikes and you go to your backup and you're like, well, why don't I have any backups? And we've seen this with misconfigurations. What will happen is people won't protect the backup system on site with good credentials, good password, make it separate from the rest of their network, segment it, things like that. And what somebody can do is use credentials they got, log in, modify the backup to, let's say you have 5 servers. Maybe they modify the backup to back up 1 server, but they're only backing up 1 drive on the server that doesn't have any data. And then you get the emails that it's successful every single day. All that's being taken off site. And whatever retention period you put, let's say you put 90 days, if you don't notice that, after 90 days, you literally don't have any offsite backups. So check your backups, test your backups, make sure that they're not being modified, make sure that the integrity of them is intact. And that's what I want you to focus on. Because nothing is worse than if you have a disaster and you go back to restore from backup and realize that you weren't backing up all your data. And now you don't have the data, and now you're scrambling, and now you're in a bit of a situation. So enjoy World Backup Day, test your backups, check them, make sure the configuration is good, and stay cyber safe.